Keir Starmer is coming under pressure to investigate 5 more of his MPs and candidates who've been accused of anti-Semitism. The Labour leader, who claims to have taken decisive action to stamp out racism in the party, was forced to suspend a second candidate yesterday after it emerged that Graham Jones referred to effing Israel and claimed that Brits in the Israel army should be locked up. Starmer's shadow defence secretary has insisted Labour will block those not fit to be MPs, but admitted that you can't see everything everywhere. Joining me now is Politico reporter Bethany Dawson. Afternoon to you, Bethany. It's a sort of tidy body of evidence seems to be growing here around Keir Starmer.
It's a really difficult time for the man that took over the party, saying that he wanted to tear anti-Semitism out by its roots in 2020, is now faced with some of the same issues that he came in with at a time where he's got 3 really big by-elections and he wants to show his party, his voters, his members, that he's got everything under control. This is really bad timing for him.
In terms of, I'm just waiting, of course, I'm sure, as you are as well, Bethany, for the next one that we hear about who's going to have to be let go or whatever. But, this is, it feels like more than a sort of a one-off. I sense there is still a body of thinking within parts of the Labour Party that believe this stuff. And it's not because they've read a conspiracy theory website or because they thought out of turn for half a second. I sense that contingent, which is often called the Corbyn contingent, but I'm sure it's wider than that, I'm sure they're still alive and well and out there. And maybe some are staying quiet, but I don't think this has gone away.
This is a great moment to reflect on how Starmer has dealt with what we know to be the problem of anti-Semitism within the Labour Party. Again, an incredibly key time for this to be established before a big general election. But it was, of course, a massive issue under Corbyn. It's something that lost the Labour Party so many votes, as well as so many members and even MPs. And this is a really key time to have it established, how much the party has changed and what Starmer has done and the impact of the work that he said he has done.
Do you think it'll make a difference, just a final point, Bethany, to his popularity?
I think so. Starmer came in and Starmer was popular and, to his supporters still is popular as the kind of the ruler, the really sensible leader, the one who had everything under control. When you have issues like this, and there have been others recently, where you see kind of a struggle for control, a struggle for that kind of sensible approach, that's where questions of his popularity come in. Is this going to affect his popularity? I think it depends how quickly he can come back from this and how much he can say, don't worry, everybody, I've got this.
We will watch with interest and we'll speak again, Bethany. Always a pleasure. Thank you, Bethany Dawson, Playbook Diary reporter at Politico, with us here on TalkTV.